Since the dawn of storytelling, we've been drawn to the underdog, those who've overturned impossible odds to seize victory. This enduring affection for unlikely heroes sets the stage for today's episode of Flash History. We explored the saga of Moltres, a legendary Pokemon that, against all expectations, rose to challenge the king of the Pokemon competitive scene. Among the original denizens of Kanto, Moltres stands out not just for its longevity, but also for its distinctive role in competitive Pokemon battles. Take the 2009 World Championship for instance, where Moltres was one of only 3 first-generation Pokemon to reach the climactic final rounds. Oh, and if you're curious about the explosive final battle of the tournament, I've covered it in another video. Feel free to check it out through the link on the screen or in the description below. In the early days of the video game championship, Moltres asserted itself as a formidable contender, with a special attack surpassing Charizard, a Pokemon with whom Moltres shares its typing. Moltres became a sought-after choice for those in need of robust fire and flying capabilities in a single formidable package. Surprisingly, despite its fiery appearance, early iterations of this Pokemon saw it as a staple in rain teams. Teams typically dominated by water types like Ludicolo and Politoed, which leveraged the rain weather effect to amplify their aquatic assaults. Now, as any youngster Joey could tell you, grass Pokemon are strong against water types. This meant that rain teams needed tools to remove these threats from the field so that their heavy hitters could sweep through. Moltres, with its dual fire and flying type, was adept at cutting through grass Pokemon, equipped with moves like Overheat for incinerating grass challengers before the rain was active, and Hurricane, a powerful flying type move that became 100% accurate under the rain once it hit the field. Moltres provided these teams with essential offensive versatility, filling gaps that water-centric squads often left exposed. Moltres' capability to influence battles across various stages culminated in top placements at 2 European international tournaments, 1 US international, 1 Latin American international, and notably 2 world championships in 2009 and 2014. However, as the Pokemon metagame evolved, the Fiery Phoenix began to dim under the pressure of newer, more versatile threats. The advent of Pokemon like Landorus, which often ran Rock Slide, a move that could hit Moltres for 4 times super effective damage, and Kyogre, a powerhouse in the rain, spelled doom for Moltres. These competitors and more could dispatch our legendary bird with swift and ruthless efficiency, exploiting its vulnerabilities before it could make a significant impact on the battle. In addition to its worsening staying power, despite possessing a suite of useful support moves like Tailwind, a move that doubles your team's speed, and Will-O-Wisp, a move that burns an enemy Pokemon, Moltres struggled to redefine itself in a supporting role. The emergence of Talonflame, a Pokemon mirroring Moltres' typing but equipped with the Gale Wings ability, further marginalized Moltres. Gale Wings granted Talonflame priority on flying-type moves, allowing it to secure crucial advantages in battle where Moltres could only feint. This shift marked a poignant decline from prominence for Moltres, signaling a shift from a feared competitor to a remembered icon whose time in the competitive spotlight had long passed. Everybody likes a good underdog story.
And talking about different techs that you've got in your team, there's one thing after the stream match yesterday I need to talk about is that Moltres on the team. It's just incredible to see that, and it did so much work yesterday. So can you just talk us through a little bit about the Moltres for the viewers at home?
I felt Moltres was really good because I needed a ground immunity because of normally the water war with Groudon. This format has a lot of grass types, so I thought that a flying type was really useful. And it seems kind of weird at first to have double fire in a rain team, but it's actually really good. So I think Moltres, with the build I have, is really cool for example, for all the steel types and grass types that gives Xerneas and Kyogre a lot of troubles like Ferrothorn, Kartana.
November 16th, 2019 marked a critical moment at the Latin American International Championship. The arena was dominated by Xerneas, a Pokemon whose prowess in battle was near mythical. This Titan, bolstered by its signature move Geomancy, which doubled its special attack, special defense, and speed when activated, ruled the competitive scene as the uncontested king. And I'm not the only person who thought this. At this tournament alone, Xerneas held a spot on 70% of the top teams, making it the second most used Pokemon at the time, a position it held during that year's World Tournament as well. Its presence cast a towering shadow over the tournament, leaving many to wonder, who could possibly dethrone this monarch of the metagame? Enter Paul Ruiz, a strategist who dared to defy the odds. Amidst a sea of conventional choices, he turned to Moltres, a Pokemon many had dismissed as a relic of the past. Despite its vulnerabilities, Moltres harbored unique strengths. Its fiery typing meant it could survive a powerful boosted Moonblast and retaliate with Whirlwind, a move that forcibly switches out the opposing Pokemon. With this potent combination of tools, Moltres alone could force Xerneas to choose between playing defensively while its teammates fell around it, or be forced off the field and lose all of the momentum it had gained with Geomancy. With Moltres by his side, Ruiz embarked on an unforgettable ascent, battling through opponent after opponent to the brink of victory, and securing a place among the top 4 players of the tournament. You might say he was part of the Elite Four of the day.
Gentlemen, that was absolutely fantastic. Kazuyuki Tsuchi and Tatsuku Mano. What a wonderful, wonderful match. Kazuyuki, I only have...
Pokemon battles are a testament to continual innovation. As each new generation introduces formidable challengers, it's vital to remember the veterans of past battles that still hold strategic value. Are you in need of swift speed control? Consider a Talonflame. For sheer offensive force? Turn to Landorus. And when the battle seems insurmountable and you're up against the king of the meta, maybe don't overlook Moltres. Thanks for watching.
Pika pika.